AT&T adds HBO to unlimited wireless plan for free. AT&T Incorporated said on Wednesday customers of its unlimited mobile data plan would get Time Warner Incorporated's HBO, home to hit shows such as Game of Thrones and Veep, as part of this service at no additional cost. The number 2 U.S. wireless carrier, which is buying Time Warner for $85.4 billion to gain control of channels such as HBO and CNN, said the new service would be rolled out from April 6. AT&T's Unlimited Plus plan includes unlimited mobile data and a monthly credit for its video services such as DirecTV and DirecTV Now. The HBO offer would also allow customers, who are already paying for the cable channel through AT&T's video services plans, to now access premium HBO content for free. AT&T lowered the price of its unlimited mobile data plan in February by $10 to $90 per month in response to rivals rolling out unlimited data offers, driving a price war among the top 4 U.S. wireless carriers. Air Force, pilot ejects safely before F-16 crashes near D.C. The military says a fighter jet pilot on a training mission ejected safely before the aircraft crashed a few miles from the U.S. Capitol. Air Force officials said in a statement Wednesday that the D.C. Air National Guard F-16C was flying with other aircraft when it crashed in a wooded area in Clinton, a Washington suburb that's about 6 miles, nearly 10 kilometers, southwest of Joint Base Andrews. Officials say the pilot, the only person on board, sustained injuries that aren't thought to be life-threatening. Prince George's County Fire Department spokesman Mark Brady tells WRC-TV that a pilot parachuted out of the aircraft and was picked up by a military helicopter. Brady says homes in the area are being evacuated. There are no other reports of injuries. Melanie Griffith, Antonio Banderas' marriage fell apart because I was stuck. Melanie Griffith believes her marriage to Antonio Banderas broke down because she was stuck. The working girl actress filed papers to end her 18-year marriage to the Mask of Zorro star in June 2014 and it was finalized in December 2015. While they have openly gushed about each other since, even declaring they will always love one another, they have kept relatively quiet about the reasons behind their failed marriage. Melanie has now revealed to Porter magazine that nobody else was involved in their split, she was simply feeling stuck. I think part of the reason my marriage to Antonio fell apart was because I was stuck, nobody else is to blame, she said. It's just that I personally got stuck and I won't let that happen again. I want to enjoy a life, I want to do whatever I want to do. Since the split, Antonio has moved on with Dutch investment consultant girlfriend Nicole Kimpel, but Melanie hasn't met anyone since their divorce and she doesn't go on dates. I'm shy with men now, very reticent. I haven't met anyone in the almost 2 years we have been divorced, she revealed. When asked if she was dating, she replied, "No, I don't go on dates, nobody has asked me on a date. I go out with my girlfriends." The 59-year-old admits her good friend Kris Jenner has been trying to set her up with men but she finds it weird. Melanie met Kris about 3 years ago through her daughter Khloe Kardashian, who uses the same trainer as Melanie, and she considers her one of her best friends. "We've both been divorced a couple of times, we've had a few kids and we've had situations in common, life-changing ones," she explained. "I'll be having a SHI day, the lowest of the lows, and she'll come over, sit on my bed and be right there with me." Melanie has daughter Stella, 20, with Antonio plus son Alexander, 31, and daughter Dakota Johnson, 27, from previous marriages. Pepsi draws outrage for ad depicting Kendall Jenner at protest. Pepsi's new ad featuring Kendall Jenner prompted Twitter users to howl outrage on Wednesday, with civil rights advocates saying it trivialized recent street unrest across the United States. The ad released late on Tuesday shows Jenner, a model and reality TV star, in a photo shoot, when she notices a protest march passing by her location. She joins the crowd as it nears a line of police officers. Jenner approaches one of the officers and hands him a can of Pepsi, prompting the officer to smile while marchers cheer and hug. The spot drew immediate criticism on Twitter for belittling the street protests seen across the United States over the last few years following police killings of unarmed black men and teens. While the ad does not make clear what the protest is opposition to, the only clues being peace signs and the background song with the lyrics "We are the movement, this generation," observers were quick to condemn it. "If I had carried Pepsi, I guess I never would have gotten arrested. Who knew?" Activist Ray Mukasa, one of the best-known voices of the Black Lives Matter movement, said on Twitter, "Pepsi, this ad is trash." The Kendall Jenner Pepsi fiasco is a perfect example of what happens when there's no black people in the room when decisions are being made, added comedian and writer Travon Free. PepsiCo described the online and television ad it called Jump In as the start of a new campaign. The Jump In Pepsi Moments film takes a more progressive approach to truly reflect today's generation and what living for now looks like, Pepsi said in a statement posted online before the controversy flared. Pepsi officials did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Wednesday. The police in the ad were clad in black shirts and baseball caps, a contrast to the heavily armored presences seen at anti-police violence protests in cities from Ferguson, Missouri, to Baltimore. Some online commentators called out the stark differences by posting an image taken by Reuters photographer Jonathan Bachman in Baton Rouge last year showing a black woman in a dress standing passively as police armed in riot helmets and heavily padded suits took her into custody.